multi-exclusive dimensional being Kyle with another exclusive. Today's video is going to be about Sun in Cancer, which is your physical representation, which is pretty much the I care, which is cardinal, which is water. So we're going to feel the need to basically express our feelings, emotions, and our way to care for others, whether it be ourselves, but of course we got to put ourselves first. And home is very important, so that's another thing. Moon is just hit Aries, 1 a.m. So of course everybody gonna be waking up feeling the need to basically change and initiate and basically utilize their cardinal fire to start and push out new ways to basically align themselves. And pretty much, you know, new ways of doing shit, new ways of expression, chasing your highest expression. And of course the moon is in void. So when the moon is in void, that means it's not here. So that means mom is somewhere fucking and sucking right now. So basically, you know, she picked up all the manifestations needed to basically bring it to us. So she knows she having her vacation right now. She chilling. So gotta love our mother. We all got a moon in us, whether you a man or female. No matter what, we all got the moon. And the females are stronger. They manifest way quicker than men. But we got Mercury in the Cancer. So Mercury is dealing with thinking and communication. Of course, Mercury retrograde is over tomorrow. So for my Virgos and my Geminis, I know y'all was going through that crazy ass repercussions and mental breakdowns and shit. I know a lot of y'all exes is coming back into y'all life. So, you know, tomorrow's so if y'all still feel the need to think this shit is still working out, just know they need a place to stay home wise, and home is security. So this is just all until this shit is wiped up under the sun. So that's in Cancer. That's dealing with the ways of coming back to the past, and of course that's a Mercury retrograde. So that's thinking about what previous took place. Also, we got Venus and Gemini, so this is a good time to basically write love letters, have curiousness, utilize poems, and pretty much be there in a caribou beauty way. And that's how I'm dealing with. Venus is cardinal air, and Gemini is dealing with mutable. So everybody gonna feel the need to adapt their way to do this. Mars is cardinal fire, and Aries is basically dealing with the fire element. So that's fiery actions, fiery emotions. So pretty much everybody gonna utilize the need to basically be motivated and just do things and just start coming up with their own new ways of initiating and creating. Jupiter is dealing with fire, and Capricorn is dealing with limitations and restrictions. So there's basically personal goals, and ambition is basically here to push up, initiate, and create to what we want to manifest. So basically be very disciplined, because the outcome is going to be very great. Fuck what you said. Fuck what you heard about this pandemic. Feel me? That's somebody else's imagination. Make sure you keep your imagination, boy. Feel me? Just because the whole world doing something don't mean you got to fucking be the follower, aka the sheep. Also, we got Saturn and Capricorn, so that's dealing with responsibilities, and this basically going to benefit us through growth. So make sure you're being responsible on a day-to-day basis. And Saturn just want to see you basically doing this shit every day. He want basically your father, and if your father see you taking care of your big chores, your father going to grant you wishes, no matter what, in every way, shape, or form. We all going to make it. Also, we got Uranus and Taurus, so that's basically dealing with changes, security, and resources. So of course, your freedom pretty much came down here. But your freedom is basically being withheld. So, of course, they got you out here wearing a fucking mask and shit. You don't got to wear that fucking mask. Don't believe everything that they tell you on the motherfucking news, for me. Anybody that's telling you to wear that shit, slap them in their throat, spit in their face, for me. We not wearing that shit. Neptune is in Pisces, so that's imagination and spirituality and faith. So have faith in imagination, spirituality in yourself, and stop putting it into other shit that you see behind you or basically in front of you. Also, we got Pluto and Capricorn, so that's Judgment Day on Earth. So basically you need to use your Pluto to put death and transformation to shit that you do not want to experience. Make sure you write it on paper and push it out there in the universe so they can know. And be very practical on a day-to-day basis. Whatever you experience that you don't want to commit to, get rid of it. Don't leave it open like a portal. You're going to be attacked. Chiron is an Aries, so that's basically dealing with self-wounded healing. That's come from Saturn and Uranus. So basically this is structure right here. So deep healing is very required right now, because we're in the Cancer year. So you don't want to get fucked up around with this trauma shit. Make sure you're taking care of your trauma now and making sure you come in this motherfucker with clairvoyance. North Node is in Gemini. So North Node is dealing with what you need to work on. So that's basically dealing with thinking and communication, getting rid of anxiety, and basically overcoming and communication with other people, places, things, and surroundings and locations. Ascendant is in Sagittarius, where you rise with your spirit. So there's basically this idealism, freedom. So basically, you know, also positive thinking. So being a good vibes, think positive, don't think dumb. Don't let these spirits inhabit your mind. make sure you're taking control of your shit. Midhaven is a Libra, so that's dealing with balance, peace, and harmony right there. So basically, this is what we need to work on. So open up your business, get your shit going, start utilizing your growth, and feel me? We don't need nobody to basically be taking over shit for us. We got that. We got our shit ourselves. And we got the Sun opposing Jupiter. So it's basically, this is ego versus expansion and growth. So basically, get out the whole perceptive, because you know, the Sun exalts in Jupiter, so basically feel the need to basically travel and get out there. Don't let nothing stop you, no way, shape, or form. Also, Sun trine Neptune, so it's dealing with imagination, spirituality, and charity. So it's a good time to basically have home and security, cook some food, sell some food, and get out there and help people, places, and things. Because the Sun is in Cancer, and there's a caring energy, and trine is Neptune, basically dealing with love and appreciation, and going out there and stiffening out your neck for people. So basically, utilize their energies, and the universe and God are gonna fuck with you and work with you. Moon sextile Venus, so basically that's dealing with love, romance, and motivation. So you're gonna feel the need to basically commit to your wife, commit to your girl, and just basically go out and have fun with her, you know, go places and be with the family, you know, in every way, shape, or form possible, because the moon is in Aries, so that's a sextile. So basically have balance, but don't let nobody just take advantage of you in a way, shape, or form. Moon conjunct Mars, so that's dealing with limitations and strictness and physical representation. So basically if Moon just conjunct Mars, that's basically dealing with you're gonna feel the need to basically, well, being that it came here Saturday, you have limitations, don't go all out. But Sunday, the moon was gonna basically leave after tomorrow, so make sure you go all out for Sunday. But Saturday, the day, you just make sure you do what you gotta do, but don't overindulge. For me, act out on the energies. Also, Moon conjunct Chiron, so that's deep healing versus trauma healing and shit. So basically, you need to go deep inside yourself and get rid of all that trauma and shit that pretty much fuck with you. Also, we got Venus sextile Mars, so that's dealing with desire and drives and limitations and shit. So basically, Venus is dealing with love, and if it's a sextile with Mars, that's basically everybody gonna feel the need to have harmonious drive towards what they want to utilize their passions for. So these are all cardinals right here. So you're gonna initiate you're gonna be the starter and you're gonna be the finisher. So the starter gonna be Venus, and so Venus and Mars is fucking. So the Venus is starting and Mars is starting. Mars is love finishing. So make sure you finish what you want to manifest. Also Venus sextile Chiron, so that's partnership, healing, and combination. So basically everybody gonna feel the need to come together and utilize getting rid of anything, any traumas and past experience that didn't resonate with them. Mars conjunct Chiron, so everyone need to come together and help out each other and have deep healing, and basically get their mind off of all the negative shit that's going on in the world right now, and stop thinking about dumb shit, and let's think about manifestations right now. We ain't worried about no election. Fuck all that shit. Jupiter sextile Neptune, so that's basically the art of imagination, compassion. So Jupiter is exalted here, so basically you're gonna feel the need to have drawings, do some art, do some work in the house, no matter what it is. Make sure you're doing something and make sure you're staying positive, and also promote your shit. Also Jupiter conjunct Pluto, this is basically dealing with expansion, healing, good fortune and shit. So don't have balance with this one, because you don't want to be all Jupiter and then leave Pluto out. Pluto can come transform shit. If you ain't transforming shit, you got to have balance with that shit. You got to learn how to know it's a conjunction, so you got to use both energies. Feel me? Have expansion, and basically, because you know Pluto is 8, and if you hold on to too many desires and shit, you can't expand with Jupiter. If you got too many expansion with Jupiter, you got to let something go. You got to kill certain shit. You feel me? Because you always gonna expand. Always remember that. Also, Sun opposing Pluto, so that's basically renew healing the difficulty. So you know, Cancer, Cancer, which is the Sun of Cancer, don't like really leaving the past, but you gotta let that shit go, or else Pluto gonna destroy shit for you, and you don't want that to happen. Also, Moon square Mercury, so that's basically dealing with mind versus emotional insight. So of course your mind gonna be going one way, your feelings, emotions gonna be going the other, but don't get confused by both, because remember, you're being inhabited by other spirits and other deities, and don't let that shit fuck with you. Question those thoughts and fit, and make sure you're in a good vibe. Also, we got Mercury square Mars, so that's basically athleticness. Mercury square Mars, that's thinking the communication and basically feeling, and don't try to overindulge, but basically have balance and shit. Feel me? Because other people may look at you in some way, but just learn how to like work around things. Mercury square Chiron, that's basically dealing with Mercury retrograde. So past experience or past traumas may come through and cause mental breakdowns depending on how you deal with this. Deal with this in a harmonious way, you'll be good. In a harmful way, you'll be unbalanced. You don't want that. Neptune sextile Pluto, so that's Neptune is dealing with faith, imagine transformation, and new ways and a new path. So basically, don't let Pluto do this shit for you. Make sure you put an end to shit that don't serve you no motherfucking purpose and keep it moving. Also, Sun opposing Saturn, so that's basically dealing with caring and home versus world and structure. So, you know, this is Sun and so this is like dealing with home security, and it's also dealing with the outside world. So you got to have balance in between, or else catastrophic moments can reoccur. And also Sun conjunct Saturn, so that's basically dealing with balance and goals and shit. So yeah, Jupiter conjunct Saturn, so that's dealing with delicate balance and goals. So basically have a persona that you want to make sure you want to get this goal, and don't let nothing stop you and shit. For me, but have limitations and restrictions, and use both of the planets, or else things is not gonna be balanced. For me, you can't mix too much emotional fire with Earth. For me, gotta have balance. Saturn conjunct Pluto says limitations, losses, and killing the noise of all shit that don't go into your favor. So also, when we did, now I'm about to basically run down through these houses real quick, and for me, and 1 through 12 is dealing with Aries or Pisces. So find where Mars is at in your chart. If you need help, let me know. I gotta run these down real quick. For first house is dealing with confusion, recklessness, and risk. So basically, everybody gonna be looking at you. So be careful and be aware of how you initiate and create and push out things. Because people gonna be watching you and shit. So y'all dealing with the energy, y'all dealing with the fire. So basically, this is what's gonna be played out. When we dealing with Moon, this is basically a reflection of basically other people gonna be pushing out and doing this. So basically, you're going to be getting inhabited by both ends. Now, second house is dealing with money, rents, and new ways of working around things. So you're going to feel the need to basically come up with new ways and new values of doing things, or you're going to basically find a new way of doing things. If this is in your moon sign, you're going to feel the need to basically push this out, and you're going to basically experience it from other people, places, and things. Third is dealing with ideas, mental energy, and travel. So you're going to feel the need to travel and get out there and express your mutable ways with other people, places, and things. And also, if this is in your third house, you're going to feel the need to basically do this. Now, fourth house is dealing with ideas, domestic home, and energy. And that's dealing with emotional memory. So basically, you're going to feel the need to basically be around your family, but make sure you're in good natures, because this can basically harm you in some way, shape, or form, depending on, because you know this is a square, so it's a learning process as far as letting go of things, so you can feel the need to basically push this out. And of course, you're going to be feeling a reflection of this from other people, places, and things when it's being pushed out. Fifth is basically dealing with emotional enlightenment, emotional excitement. So basically, you know, you're going to be the center of attention, but everybody not going to look at you like you the shit. So basically, you know, make sure you find ways to basically learn how to have balance and not go all out. But Sunday is a good day to go all out. Of course, if this is in your moon, this is a reflection of what you're going to be picking up. 6 is dealing with confrontations with people, places, and things, and being bossy in some way, shape, or form. So basically, be balanced and just go with the wave. Don't try to be over bossy, and because you're going to get conflicts with other people, places, and things. And if this is in your 6th house, this is what you're going to be reflecting on. 7th house is dealing with doing it all, but having everybody sit down and watch you and shit. So basically, have balance. And try not to get into any pursuits and shit. But see if these people not working to your favor and they not picking up their weight, cut them off. For me, this is a new way at Moon and Aries, so you're going to push this out. This is what you're going to be feeling the need to do if this is in your moon sign. 8th house dealing with looking at new ways to basically push out, initiate your goals and shit. And if you don't see this going out with other people's way, you're going to basically be expressing this too if it's in your moon sign. This is what you're going to be feeling the need to do. And 9th house is dealing with travel and basically pushing out knowledge and wisdom to other people, places, and things. But don't be naive, because if you try to do this shit, people are going to be basically seeing your naiveness, and they're going to basically be utilizing the same energy that's being pushed out towards them. So this is only if this is in your moon sign. 10th house is dealing with new ways of basically showing yourself and not being too practical, but basically just push out and just handle shit. Don't be laid back. If this is in your moon sign, you're gonna be feeling a reflection of other people basically pushing this out to you. 11th house is dealing with humanitarian, and you might get into certain debates, but make sure you're showing your ass and pushing out there and helping people, places, and things. 11th house is basically gonna be a reflection of people basically pushing this shit towards you. 12th house, you know, just left Pisces, so of course whatever you was pushing out is in the Aries position now. So basically, you're gonna be don't get too fiery, don't get too crazy and shit, because this can lead to a transformational state. So basically, be in good natures, be in good vibes, and use your imagination. Make sure you actually act now these natures. And if shit don't go your way, the moon gonna be in Taurus, so practicality, which is exaltation. So make sure you in good natures, and make sure you don't go all out, but basically be very careful. And if this is in your moon sign, this is basically you're gonna be feeling the need to basically receive this from other people, places, and things, and they're gonna be coming after you with this kind of energy, and that's how it's gonna be played out. I love y'all, real shit, and these are the energies of today. Make sure y'all take care of yourself too.